guide. This is just going to be a small guide trying to show basic things that Ness main should be doing. I'm not going to be getting into the super complex footstool combos. I'm just going to go like basic things that I saw top players doing that I was like, I should implement that into my play. Now, am I perfect at all these? Absolutely not. But with practice, you can be. I am going to be going over like a basic. I'm not going to be like, you should do this in neutral, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to be like, this is some stuff that I saw top players doing. And now I do it. I'm going to start with movement. Now, movement, I mean, it's just with any other character. It's going to come with time. Ness, his run speed, not that bad, but it's definitely slower than some of the faster characters in the game. Like Bowser runs faster than him, but he's also fast as fuck. But I don't know, like right now it looks good, but it could definitely be better. His airspeed is really where you're gonna want to use more. But a basic thing to just do would be running around and using dares to just cancel dares. Like just get used to his short hop and down and cancel, right? It's not going to do much, but it's like a very basic thing to warm your hands up and to just kind of move around. Now, this is how you do it correctly. If you do it wrong, you'll hear the thing come out like that. So that's if you're doing it wrong. You want that little. You want that. That's wrong. So that's basically what you want there. Other than that, just kind of running around, down air canceling. Eventually, you're going to have to start implementing PSI magnet. Of course, I don't know if you guys play on GameCube controller, but if you play on GameCube controller, there's 8 notches. I use notches a lot. So the bottom 3 notches are really what you're going to want to use for this, depending on where you're trying to go. Like if you want to run around and turn it around and stuff like that. But really, you're just going to want to kind of implement that into your stalling and just kind of float around with that. This is like basic, like we first pick up Ness like day 1 type shit. Let's see. There's probably more movement stuff I could go into, but like I said, it's going to be pretty basic. Yeah, so basically just going to kind of want to do that. Something you can start out a match if it's on PS2 or Battlefield. If you want to be oppressive, basically you just start the match and do that. So basically what that did was if they ran off, they would have got caught with the up air. And if they just drop down and shield, they're gonna get pressure. Their shield's gonna get pressured by down tilt. So basically, it's really oppressive. It doesn't always work if they're like Shulk or something and they just like run down with a fucking big ass hitbox. But if they just run off, they're gonna get hit by up air. And if they get hit by up air, you can go up tilt, up air, or you can do up tilt, and then try to see what they do after that. Or you can do up tilt and nothing and see what they do after that. You know, just kind of have to read your opponent. If they drop down, their shield gets pressured, then usually you can grab them. If they run away, then you have stage control, right? So there you go. So it's pretty good. The thing that they beat it with is if they just run out with a hitbox that hits you, which happens a lot. So you just gotta kind of know your character. It's definitely character based on what you're doing there, but it's a pretty good way to start the match. So yeah, another thing you're gonna want to do, running around, of course, stalling, back air. You want to do that a lot. You don't want to do it too much, as it can be predictable and they can just kind of shield it and like run up and hit you. But it's definitely good to check your opponent. It puts you in a pretty good place sometimes. If they get hit by it, you can run off, hit them with that, and drag down up tilt, up air, up tilt. That's pretty much what you do. It's kind of like a flowchart. It can be pretty bad sometimes if you spam it, but it's pretty good. So just get used to doing that. I have more movement stuff. I'm gonna talk about that later. I'm gonna talk about like super basic combos. This is one that it really depends, and it's kind of risky. Depends on your character. Depends on a percent. But basically, that's what it is. You have to be careful because you use your double jump to do the magnet, so you only have your up B. So as soon as you get a chance to up B, you have to up B. Now, it doesn't always work, and to be honest, I'm pretty sure they can just air dodge in, depending on their percent and character. But if they're at higher percent, of course, she's not going to be able to up B. But like right now, like she's at 0, so she's going to be able to up B. On heavies, you can get this off a down throw, because down throw fair only works on heavies, or if they DI wrong. Some people just don't know how to DI, and they just won't DI out. I mean, if you just DI out of Ness's down throw, you won't get faired unless you're like fucking Bowser or something. Then you're gonna get down throw faired. So you can do that. So that's pretty good. But it basically is fair, double jump magnet, nair, and then run and then grab them. Let me see if I can hit it. Fuck. Yeah, sometimes you get a PK fire, and sometimes it honestly works, but sometimes it doesn't. I missed the nair. That's basically what it is, except for I'm supposed to get the nair. But that's pretty much what it is. Something you can do if you get a fair at low percent is you can just grab them, because they're mostly likely going to be scared of Ness after they get faired once, because they know that you can sometimes get fair again. So if they DI down, you can just grab them. Like, everyone usually just shields right there, so you just get an extra grab. Something that a lot of Ness mains do is after forward throw, if they don't go low and they don't react fast enough, you can get a PK fire, like a lot. Like, it happens so much, like so much. I'll just get a free PK fire off of forward throw. This, the angle that it sends, like, it always works. Like, it doesn't always work if they go low. So if they go low, sometimes you can catch it, but yeah. But if they go low, you're gonna want, you know, yo-yo, whatever the fuck. If they go high, you know, PK Thunder, the same shit. Or you can bait them. I'm not really here to talk about like what to do with Ness. I'm just talking about like basic shit that you should know, like the combos. Here's a tech that you absolutely need to know, and it's not that easy, especially in high press situations. So you're at the ledge, right? And you know you have your basic options. You have your jump, PK fire. You have your your other basic options like this. Like, that's not good. But it's double jump, side magnet, right at the ledge. Let's see if I can get it. There you go. So that right there is so good, because after you get that, you can nair into grab. You can up air, drag down up air into grab, and kill them. Like, it's just so good. So that right there is actually not the correct way, because I went higher up. This is the incorrect way, is if you go up. Okay, that's definitely not. I mean, that's definitely the incorrect way. But that right there is actually the correct way. That right there is not the correct way. It's just the timing. I mean, if you might want to get that other one, but most times you're gonna want that one right there, because it sends you at a directly horizontal angle. And right after you get that, you can get that nair or up air, and it's really good. Like, you absolutely need to know how to do that as an S main. Absolutely need to know how to do that. Another thing that I definitely don't use enough, that I've been trying to figure out, is using PK Thunder like this, because it's so scary. Because if you mess up, you die. you can't do this. You can't chase. You have to either put it into the ground or put it into the opponent, because there's no way that you're gonna be able to chase them and then you're gonna die. So you're gonna have to exactly go right into the ground or right into them. That's too low. So you're definitely gonna want to have that in your arsenal. Okay, so this is like one of the last main random ass points that I thought of sharing, is if you're catching your opponent spot dodging a lot after like they whiff a move or anything like that, up smash is very, very good at catching spot dodges, and if they shield, right? So you run up, you think they're gonna spot dodge or something, or they like whiff something, you run away, then you run back, and instead of grabbing, you know, if you grab then they spot dodge, of course you miss. Instead of grabbing, you just run up and up smash, and if they shield, it does hella shield pressure and might break their shield. If they spot dodge, they're just gonna get hit by it. So it covers both those options, and it really does work. Like, it works so much. Another thing is, when you're coming down on someone like this and they're shielding, you want a down tilt. Now, originally, I never did this because I was like, why am I getting down tilt? I'm just going to grab. It's because it covers their option if they grab. Because if they see you land in front of them while they're shielding, they're going to try to shield grab. Now, the down tilt will break that. So you usually want to do that. You want to land with that. Sometimes you'll get grabbed as you land, like before you're able to. But for the most part, you're going to be able to break that grab. Now that's pretty much it. There is actually so much more Ness tech and just craziness that Ness can do that I did not cover in this. But I'm probably gonna post this on YouTube, so we'll see if I can come up with another video for more advanced. This is basically just like the basic stuff that Ness can do, and that you're definitely gonna want to use in your play. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Peace.